Today, we are examining the rise, reality check, and the evolution of direct to consumer beauty brands and what their journey teaches us about the future of beauty business. The direct to consumer revolution wasn't just about selling directly to the customers, it was about fundamentally reimagining how the beauty brands could operate. No retail markups, no buyer gatekeepers, no shelf space limitations, just brands, products, and customers. For a moment, it did seem like the direct to customer would reshape the entire beauty industry. Brands like the Glossier, Drunk Elephant, and The Ordinary proved that you could build massive businesses without traditional retail partners. Let's start with the direct to consumer promise. Now, the direct to consumer model promised to solve beauty's biggest problems through three revolutionary advantages. Promise 1: Economics reinvented. Traditional beauty retail involves multiple markups, brand to distributor, distributor to retailer, retailer to customer. D2C promised to capture all the margins while offering customer better prices. Promise 2: The customer relationship owned. Instead of competing for attention in crowded retail environments, direct to consumer brands could build direct relationships with customers, enabling personalization, community building, and lifetime value optimization. Promise 3: Innovation unleashed. Without retail buyers filtering product decisions, direct to consumer brands could innovate freely, respond to consumer feedback immediately, and create products that traditional retail won't support. The early success stories: Glossier's community revolution. Now, Emily West built Glossier from her Into the Gloss blog, creating a community before creating products. The brand's success came from understanding customers so deeply that product development felt like conversation rather than guesswork. And this brings us to the reality check. The direct to consumer promise faced harsh realities that many brands were not prepared for. Challenge 1: Customer acquisition costs. The digital advertising cost increased dramatically as the platforms matured. What started as cheap Instagram and Facebook ads became expensive customer acquisition battles. Challenge 2: The discovery problem. Now, while retail provided natural product discovery through browsing and through sampling, the D2C required customers to already know what product they specifically wanted. The challenge 3: Credibility gap. Now, beauty purchases often require sensory evaluation, texture, scent, color matching, etc. Without physical try before you buy experiences, D2C brands faced higher return rates and customer acquisition challenges. There is a new direct to consumer playbook that has evolved, which has the first phase of community building, the second phase of D2C launch, the third phase of strategic retail, and the fourth phase of omnichannel excellence.